Canelo Alvarez. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the... Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Stiff jab. The left hook scores. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Sean. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Well done with that counter shot. Nice punch. Straight right just misses. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How is he missing it?
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them. Pepper them all night long. Rush them.
I don't know what it is about that
Counter
right
shot lands.
Nothing between.
Caution being thrown to the wind. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I don't know what it is about that right here.
Just can't find the target.
He said he ain't about to do.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Come on. And then you know you get your ass beat.
They are going to surrender.
They are going to surrender. He said, I can't take it no more.
Stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
Yeah, no.
Real General's back in the building.
Say they be seeing me lose, man. Going up with the belts and niggas know where to be for. That's how it goes. For the king.
Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader.
I'm about to take this nigga out of my fighter list. I like fighting with this nigga.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. They call him Bam. It's
This bout.
what a pleasure to be in. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Nice job getting that punch through. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with that jab. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right in the ground. This is what they were born for.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, what a punch. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Bro, stop it.
Misses with the straight left. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Damn. Hey, this game gotta stop.
As bad as boxing judging.
Why the fuck is he beating your eye in?
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch.
How is he blocking?
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. exchange punches. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
We boxing.
Well done with that counter shot. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
No way. No way that uppercut didn't come from the hit, bro.
Dominance.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch caught him clean.
How are these punches just going over his head?
No rest for the weary. That left hook missed.
Lay the fuck down.
And this
doing all that extra shit.
That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Lay the fuck down. Yes, sir. We got a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you gonna send it to me?
But is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Nope, that hook won't score. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. The corner hasn't thrown in the...
Come on, let me see them scores.
Got it in round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That uppercut doesn't land. Perfect counter lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That right jab just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab. Catch and shoot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Probably think they're around.
Time for the 5th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beat the fuck out that nigga, body.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice work to block that right uppercut.
You gonna do all this bagging everything.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Beating that body down.
Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Beating that body down. That's my round.
There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Insane action. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to.
Can I get my punches in, game?
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick.
Oh my
Let's see it
God.
again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We continue.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Both men step back for just a moment. perfect counter shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
How about that time counter shot? We wondered how good his chin was,
That's
but
fucking
no
good.
one's chin
It's
standing
playing.
up
He's
to
not
that
taking
shot.
these to
I
the
need
face.
to see that again.
How that bitch on up. How that bitch on up. Come on now. This one for the ages. This one for the ages.
Oh, right there. Ooh, Bam is
You want
rocked.
some more?
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the
Yeah, I
job.
got
What
you.
do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. They say no one knows a fighter better. There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Nice counter punch. Pacquiao is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Fuck! Niggas knocking at the door and
Another
shit.
win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous.
Damn.